Okay, here we are. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show tonight. Here we are flanging up what I like to call, I think it's probably in the top 3 of my comfort foods out there, this meal. It just reaches out and snuggles you. It's that good. We got some bratwurst sausage cut up, bolognese sauce with oregano sprinkled into it. We got some brown sugar here, we got some shrimp, we got some bacon. I pre-cooked this to make it a little bit easier for us so you guys didn't have to hang out so long. Parmesan cheese, some ketchup, salt and pepper, garlic, chives, black pepper, and garlic, which will be going in our, Johnny, if you don't mind absolutely sliding on over. This here's an Alfredo sauce. I got it just warming here nice. We're going to doctor that up a little bit and make that good, because what we are up to is right here, folks. There's a lot of comfort in that bowl. There's some nice linguine. I like linguine, but you can use spaghetti, fettuccine, whatever, shells, you name it, macaroni for this. Whatever you got in your pantry, just rip it out and cook it. You don't need to overthink it, that's for sure. So, I guess what we're going to do here is we're going to get started. Johnny, you just give me 2 seconds here. I just got to make a break to the fridge. Show the nice people all this nice fine stuff we got here simmering ready to go. Okay. And I am going to grab what I like to call the Texas tea, which is,
ooh,
what is that,
bacon
Johnny?
Fat.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. We don't have very much of this because we got a little bit of fat in them sausages there. But I did, these here are bratwurst. You get them at one of your, local grocery store or whatever. They make them really good. I do sometimes use mild Italian sausage for this, but I find that mild Italian sometimes kind of takes away some of the flavor. This is just a nice, good, salty sausage. And just makes it good. So we're just going to get this sucker warming up here a little bit. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Cut. So anyhow, there. We'll get this bacon grease melting up here. Getting ready to go. Now, like I said, I pre-cooked the bacon and I've done the bratwurst. And I just need to do the shrimp and fire that in here in 2 seconds. And we'll have this. Now, while I got you on the line here, what I usually do is I'll make shrimp. It's kind of, well, you asked Joanna, lots of people love it when I make it. I use good hearty shrimp, and you cook that in there, and I'll use ketchup, brown sugar, honey, a little bit of soy sauce, a few other good garlic, black pepper, squirt a lemon or 2, and then I'll do my shrimp in that, and it's kind of like a sweet shrimp, we call it, and it's really good. But I've incorporated that kind of somewhat into here and into some other dishes because it is that good. So you can add mustard too if you're doing like sausages that way or stuffed snacks like that, which is, good, right, of course. And we like the sweet and salty effect. We like the brown sugar, nice and thick, and it's sweet, and it puts a sweet ring to this meal. When I plate it, you're gonna go, oh man, this guy, where does he think of this? So let's see how this is heating up. Oh, perfect. Let's not fool around. Let's get them in there. Let's get this shrimp rocking and rolling. Like so. Give that a little stir. Now I got a little bacon grease in there for lubrication, so then this beautiful shrimp don't stick. I'm kind of a big seafood fan. I love shrimp. My dad, he was extremely allergic to shrimp. And I remember one time we were in a restaurant and it was on a pizza, but it was hidden under the cheese, and he ate that pizza. I don't mean to laugh, but he was pretty red pretty quick. He was actually looking like about the color of the shrimp. His eyes swelled up, his face went beet red, and was not cool. But he just idled back, had a Diet Coke, got back in the saddle. So we're just going to let this cook here for a couple of seconds here, guys. So tell you what, I'm going to do the cooking, and you can come back and do the looking. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Now fire that in. Going in goes the bacon. Oh, look at that. You know it's good when it's sticking to the bottom of the bowl. Gone, just like that. Hammer that in there, don't fool around. Let's put the twist on this. Now, I've got a little somebody always hangs out with me in the kitchen, and that's little Trixie. And little Trixie's been on a diet. She's been doing pretty good. But I sometimes I gotta just give her a little treat because I love my dogs, you know. And she's just such a sweetie. There you go. Oh, and this here is Flino. And we can't leave Flino out because Flino's always scared as it is that he's gonna miss something. And I don't blame you. When it's bacon, you got it. Perfect. Okay, guys. You guys hang tough. I'll give you a little bit after it's here. Okay, so we got our Alfredo sauce here kind of warming and going away there, doing its thing. This here, we just give it a little stir. Now that's bratwurst, bacon, and shrimp, okay guys? Which is awesome. Here we have a little salt and pepper. As you can see, I always mix it together. Just give it a little love like that. Not too much, you don't need a lot of salt, but a little bit's okay. We got some garlic there. Shrimp and garlic always goes good. And garlic and pasta, of course, is another winner. And then here, like I had said earlier, got the bolognese sauce. And we're going to add that and the ketchup here in just a second and the brown sugar and start rendering that down. So we'll just turn that down a little bit there. You still want to get the good stuff in the bottom of the pan. That's this stuff right here. That's where the flavor is, folks, right here. This caramelization to the bottom of the pan there. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I call it. So there we are. The good stuff. It is the good stuff, Johnny. Absolutely it is. So there's our bolognese, guys. And then what that does in this sauce and why we like it is it's meaty, as you can see. And it's got nice flavor. Of course, we've added the garlic. Whoa, watch out, Key. And there we go there. Almost tripped on the dog. That would have been a good shot, hey? Hey, Mom?
Ooh, not good.
Not good. So, there we're rendering that in. Now our brown sugar. Now remember, if you don't like it real sweet, like I said, I eyeball everything. Remember, no itinerary, guys. We do it just kind of by eyeball and we make it taste good. But if you don't like it overly sweet, you know, cut back a little bit, but we like it sweet. And I'm a sweet guy, you know that. The Schemmies, they always are. You guys gotta come follow us on YouTube, it's great. Come subscribe. Lots of good video content, lots of fun. Road trips coming up, some pizza making, some challenges with kids coming along. We've got a few things like that on the go here for the summer coming. And it should be great. So come subscribe to us on YouTube and hang out. That's where you're going to see the majority of the good content and all the fun stuff. And some great cooking and cookouts. And we've got some people here shortly going to line up that are going to come on the show and do some cooking and give us some ideas with the recipes. Now, Joanna, I know this should almost be illegal and it looks that good. I mean, just look at that. This is not, like I always say, heart and stroke friendly, but sometimes you got to live too, eh? Now have a look at that. Oh, now that brown sugar, what that does, you guys, is it just kind of thickens it, sweetens it, just gives it a nice little sweet ring. And then, you know, because there is black pepper and stuff in there, it really just contrasts the spice. It just goes good with the spices and the bolognese sauce and all that fun stuff like that. Now, let's eyeball this Alfredo, guys. Let's have a look here. Now, this has been warming here. This is just a standard Alfredo. I don't make it from scratch or nothing. I don't overthink it because the guys that build this for a living, they put a lot more time and investment and money into it than I ever will. So I just go with that right there. And chives, black pepper, and some garlic. Hammer it into the sauce just like so. And I always like hammering the parmy. Everything's always better with parmy, folks. And then you just give her one of these, see? Just look at that there. I've been cooking so much lately, I think I'm gonna have to start getting a little ergonomics going on in my wrist here. There we go. I'm cooking and stirring for everybody. I love it. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I am the man in black. I usually wear black, and the reason why that is because you can ask Joanna, I spill all the time on myself. It's terrible. Like I would have this all over. If I was wearing white, gray, light blue, I'd be covered in it. And then I go outside and I do stuff and I get dirt everywhere. So I always go with black. I'm the man in black. But look at this apron. Joanna got that for me. Hey, Mom, didn't you? It looks good, doesn't it?
It's really
Do I
nice.
look good in it?
You look really good.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I think I've never worn an apron before, so this is kind of cool. It's kind of new for me. And so maybe I will get a nice white shirt now, being I've got an apron.
Well, there you go.
So I'll just stir this up, you guys. Make this look good here. This is almost done. You just want to dissolve all that brown sugar, get it nice and sticky and tacky, render it down a little bit. Now you don't want this over saucy because you've got the Alfredo that's going to go in this linguine here. And then you just top this just like a bed. You lay that, the bed of pasta, you just lay that on just like you're crawling onto a bed. And like I said, this is probably in my top 3 comfort foods that I make. Like I said, it's going to snuggle, cuddle you, and give you a hug You know, it might even kiss you too. But if you use cayenne pepper, it's definitely going to kiss you again in the morning. Now give me a second, I'm going to get a plate, folks. Out of here. We're going to plate with this nice white one. I love plating with white. Hi Schemmie, come on in. How are you? Come on in and say hi to everybody. We got the show going on here. Oh, and you got Dino. Oh, hello Dino. How are you? Oh, Dad loves you. Okay, so here we go here, you guys. Now, I put a little olive oil in here and some salt just for flavor, so you got it there. Now remember, I fast and stay to carbs all week, so this is kind of like this is a nice treat for me. And I'm going to break my
Cheat day.
I'm going to make it a cheat day for you. So you just get that kind of rocking and rolling here. Let's turn that down, folks. Give that a little stir, just like so. Crisp that up a bit. That's coming off. There we go. That little love. Now the nice thing about this Alfredo here we're doing, guys, is you just give it a little love like that. As you can see. Make a mess, that's what cleanup is for. I always hate doing cleanup after I'm full and bloated. I just want to hit the couch and just idle. It's like, look out, loaded and bloated, kilometer 8, I'm heading for the couch, look out. And but I always do cleanup, don't I, Joe?
You do. 9
times out of 10. Now what I like about this dish, you guys have a good look at that, Joanne, is when we add this red color to it, it's almost like a rosé, creamy sauce, you know, kind of a contraption. Give me a second, I'm just going to grab a fork. That's the fork here. Kind of stir this up. Like I said, I put a little bit of olive oil in and some salt in the pasta. So I just want to see. So I like to mix it up like this, see? Because then you're not fighting and you got sausages rolling off on the floor and you're, next thing you know, you got one of the dogs in the headlock and you're trying to get it back. And this is just better. Just better the way it is, right? Okay, so come on over here with me, John. Let's have a look here. So I try to share equally. So we want to put that on top, just like so. Put some shrimp over there. Hi Schemmie, you're back. Right on. Are you going to be my taste tester?
Sure.
Oh, okay, excellent. Now I always like to kind of put a couple of extra. Oh, listen to that. There's them tan lines we're talking about, folks. Look at that. See? Let's do one more piece of shrimp on there because I'll tell you why. We worked hard today. We did some house cleaning, we hung out, it's been raining. I washed up a couple of the trucks. Let's put a couple extra shrimp on the side. Now that right there, you guys, is what I like to call Comfort 101. Now you get into that, piece of garlic toast on the side. I also put a little cayenne pepper in there. Like I said, it gives you a little kiss in the morning. And even though you might be white knuckled on that towel rack. And if you do a little bit too much cayenne pepper, take a willow stick in with you too to write down on, and it just makes it that much easier to fight the pain. But this here, oh, you guys want to watch me try this? I hate to even do this in front of you, but it's going to be that good. So what I do is I just kind of mix it in like this, just like so. And I remember I put, like I was telling you, I put the salt in there, and so what I always like to do is so when I serve this to the kids, I just hammer it with some chives, as you can see, for garnishing. Bear with me a second. Show them the plate up close, please, Johnny, while I grab some parmy out of the fridge here. There we go. We got, oh, sorry, Bella. We got some parmy, because that's how I like to eat it. And I just sprinkle that on there just like so, as you guys can see. Like I said, Comfort 101 right there. Now let's just, and give that this, and like I said, I salted the pasta earlier, so you don't need any salt or anything like that. But I'll tell you what else, well, I do black pepper, but you know what, we'll just go for it here right now. There's my phone again. It's been going crazy with everybody wanting to try some new recipes and join on the show or hang out and join the club. Like I said, we're like a big family here. Oh. You know what? You'd almost think I was Italian making something like that. I'll tell you. That is so good, you guys. I so wish you guys were here to try it. Just have a look at that shrimp. Oh God. Schemmie! Yeah. Come here, please. Now let's get Schemmie with this here. Schemmie is like, loves pasta. And I don't blame her. When your dad makes it this good.
Yeah.
Come here, Schemmie. Let's give this a little whirl here, right here for the camera. Go ahead. You just tell your daddy how good that is. Is that good, or is that like with the Alfredo and then the sweet sauce? Is that not good? It's got a little bolognese in there.
Yeah, it's super
Right on, you guys. You know what, you guys? Thanks so much again for tuning in and all the support. Like I said, I feel like a big family. I'd like to call you guys fans, but that's just not personal enough. I like to call you guys supporters because it really is good support. And like I said, I feel like a family with you guys. And yeah, right on. So remember, thanks for hanging with the Schemmies. Come check us out at YouTube. Subscribe. Get all the great footage, all the fun, lots of laughs, and yeah, just be real and have a good time. Life's short. Thanks again, guys.